Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read. When I say general, we're just going to use tarot. See what energy comes out. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. There's been some type of struggle. 5 of Pentacles, 5 years. Could be struggling. What is it that you have going on? Empress, struggling to see the beauty in yourself, struggling to see the beauty in the situation. Yeah, you guys do me a favor, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I hope your holidays were great. That wanted to come in reverse, but it did not. Yeah, you feel like there has been some type of strife or some type of energy where the 10 of Pentacles, excuse me, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords is here, also the 10 of Cups. So it's like, here is where I was at, here's where I'm at now, and should I trust this situation? Because this popped out in the upright, the 2 of Swords energy, trusting a situation or making a decision. Um, yeah, and trusting your intuition. And so when it comes out this way, yeah, these cards are just flying out. When it comes out this way, you have to make a decision in regards to what it is that you want. I said decision earlier, but this is you understanding where you are. You have a choice to make, and you also have a direction to be able to go into. But one direction can lead you down a situation to where you feel like you're being stabbed in the back, or this could be past situations, or when it comes to the Knight of Wands energy, my Drake energy, you have to understand that you got to do the work. The Drake energy, you only live once, be bold, be fearless, do what you love type energy, but doing the work also gets you to understand the King of Wands energy. The King of Wands is just letting you know that, to be able to be secure, to make decisions, throughout. King of Wands says, okay, I got to think about what it says. And the reason why I say what it says, be bold, be fearless, do what you love, and also the King of Wands is what I learned when I learned tarot and the research that I did. There were certain things that stuck out to me when it came to the explanations of each card. And so those things stood out to me, because if you can't make decisions, or if you have a problem making decisions when it comes to comfort and security and be able to take risk and do things no matter how people feel, then that's where we get into a situation to where we'll struggle with the people backstabbing us and the people in our lives until we find and are able to trust and make a decision that we're going in the right way and following our heart and also doing the work, if that makes sense. So that's kind of how I see that. Okay. So yeah, I just believe I had to put this, my picture fell down, so I had to pull it back up because it was driving me crazy. But yeah, you can, get to a point to where you're making decisions for yourself, or you have to go through strife in order to get to a situation to where, being a King of Wands energy, the King of Wands just lets you know that, when it comes to a true leader, that leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. This is you having to do this to yourself. You have to inspire yourself. You have to do the work. You have to show up and understand that there's going to be hard times. There's going to be the beautiful times. There's going to be the times where you feel like you can't go on, or you're being stabbed in the back, or you're going through some type of misfortune. And then there's going to be the times where the grass is always greener on the other side, or you can see it from another perspective. But when it comes to the 2 of Swords, you being here and understanding that the decisions that you make when it comes to people around you, when it comes to things that you are looking forward to do, looking or trying to do, you have to understand that you have the ability to make that choice. And when it comes to trusting in your intuition, this is where you have to be able to look out and make those decisions, those hard decisions, and also wanting to be the party person, wanting to be the person who wants to, be out there, and acting as if none of this is going on, or you're going out here to make something of yourself or do whatever it is that you need to do when it comes to the Knight of Wands being here, and so that is kind of how I see that energy when it comes to you motivating yourself or having self confidence. But it all ends at the end of the day with you doing the work. So you have to ask yourself, is it something that you're going to be able to be a part of? Is it something that you're going to be able to do? And that's probably what the new year is having you do. It's, I was going to say, it's not about love. It's about what you love, what you're passionate about, not just loving a person. It's loving what you're passionate about and going after the things that you're passionate about. And sometimes those things cause, heartache. Yeah. It causes beginnings, it causes endings, death energy. That is in the reverse. It causes you to have to look at things from a new perspective and understand that when you are making decisions, yeah, Queen of Swords energy, when you're making the difficult decisions to step out and do the work, endings and beginnings have to happen. And so sometimes you just have to know that doing the work, it's going to cause a lot of people to turn away or turn around and say, well, Cancer isn't this way. I'm not taking all of those cards. I'll show them to you. Justice, yeah, because the consequences of your actions are at hand. And when it comes to, yeah, see, things not being complete, your finances, King of Cups energy, yeah, see, your empathetic nature, doing what you love, Seven of Pentacles, having options or planting seeds, Queen of Cups, your energy, Knight of Cups. Yeah, so this is all of the major Knight of Swords and the Devil energy. These are the things that will stop you. The consequences of your actions, justice energies are at hand. And that's why you have to do the work no matter how anyone else feels. So, out of these cards, I'm going to read the ones that are in the upright, right? Because these are the ones that you have to understand. Are you prepared to have a new beginning in love or with what you love? Queen of Swords, what situation in your life do you need to be logical about? Doing the work, letting go of things that no longer serve you. Tower energy, what needs to break down in your life in order to be rebuilt? And all of these are what it is: endings, new beginnings, things that haven't been complete, your empathetic nature, how you feel, the clarity that you have been avoiding, you know? And so that's why you have to understand why the consequences of your actions are always at hand. You have to do the work. What needs to be resolved and set right in your life? And that is where the struggle comes in at. In order to be a true leader, you have to be able to make decisions in strife, in happiness, in any type of pain, any type of struggle. And this is probably why it took you 5 years to make these decisions. Now, this not might maybe not 5 years in total, but 5 years to really stand out and say, I have to do the work. The consequences of my actions are at hand. And so that is kind of how I see that. Let's pull from the spiritual AF deck and see what comes out. You know, I hope you guys has had a great Christmas. Yeah, meditation, aka shutting the F up for a few minutes. Shutting the F up for a few minutes. The secret to being a good human is learning to take your shit out on others. Is learning to take your shit out on others. It's not really, but let me read it. It says learning to STFU is like is a life changing skill. To shut the fuck up is a life changing skill. There's a time and a place to express your feelings, but that's usually after you've taken some time, some deep breaths, maybe like a million of them. Once you figured out what the difference is between your shit and their shit, and just shit that happened, not every emotion deserves an action. Sometimes you just gotta feel shit, take note, and let it move through you. It says if you're speaking with agitated if you're speaking when agitated or afraid, you're usually taking your shit out on others. Harming someone else will never make you feel better. It just won't. It just effing won't. So again, I don't know, somebody needed to hear that. And when it says meditation, aka shutting the F up for a few minutes, it says Lots of people say they don't know how to meditate. You are no longer allowed to be one of them. Shut up for a few minutes, respectfully. See what happens. Yep, that's what the Buddha did. Then do it some more. So I say respectfully because you can't tell people to hush. We're grown around here. So again, sometimes just don't speak when it's time. Take action, but that action comes with your silence. So sometimes your silence can be deadly, you know, and that's what you have to understand. So let's go ahead. I think for this read, we can end this because no, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to. I'll pull from this. Let's see what you're protecting your energy from. Let's do that. And this is the Protect Your Energy deck by Virtual Reality 9. Yeah, let's see what you've been protecting your energy from or trying to avoid dealing with or deal with. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Wrapped around your finger. Somebody who you were wrapped around their finger. Stop body shaming. Criticizes the imperfections of others and of themselves. So maybe the person that you've been dealing with has been body shaming you or is criticizing you for something. So you had to do this and do this by yourself. Financial motivated white collar crime is at the bottom of the deck. But again, you have to understand that everybody isn't happy with themselves. Not everybody. Some people aren't happy with themselves. So why would you expect them to be happy with you and what you're doing in your endeavors? So for agreements, I'll click the link up above if you want to see my interpretation. Don't take anything personally. Embrace your freedom. You gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spells can affect you, regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, you will be happy with your life. So nobody can stop you from getting to a point of being happy and being a leader. You just have to understand what you need to do in order for you to get to this point. Does that make sense? So now, hold on. I got card decks all over. I've been doing a lot of personal readings. Hold on. All right. Green Aventuring, heart chakra. Yeah, so you got to learn to heal your heart. Heart chakra, prosperity, healing, and growth. Green Aventuring. It says, I'm a part of the tree of life. I'm a part of the tree of life. So you are the nurturer. You are the mother. Like Queen Amon-Ra says, the mother of the Zodiac. You know, you are the nurturer. You know, so this is something that you take naturally and lightly. And so when you have to end things in order for you to really see what it is, that's the hard part about it. So though again, the questions are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? What situation in your life do you need to be logical about? And what needs to break down in your life in order to be rebuilt? And that's what tower moments are, endings and new beginnings, and that's the ebb and flows of life. So let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.